the very first certificate going out for the Caribbean Global Awards tonight. Please put your hands together for Martin Abraham, otherwise known as Martin J.
To the Caribbean Global Awards, firstly, thank you very much indeed for this. Michaeline, I've known for a very long time. It's absolutely fabulous to see a night like this. As Elaine said, I'm not going to be here for the entire evening. I just wanted to make sure that I was here to acknowledge this recognition. Soca music is such a happy and powerful music, and it's so underrated. And I was fortunate enough to be given the opportunity to go on Choice FM and represent the entire Caribbean. My parents grew up in Dominica. My dad was born in Dominica. My mum was born in St. Lucia, but she grew up in Dominica. Many people believe that I'm a Trinidadian. My wife's family is from Trinidad. My grandfather is from Grenada. I am a Caribbean man, and I represent the entire Caribbean. And it's just an absolute honor to receive this. Thank you very much indeed. It's a very, very special thing for me. Thank you.
Dr. Pearl Jarrett, please come on stage. Big round of applause, please.
We appreciate your dedication to providing unwavering service to the Caribbean and diaspora community. Your contributions are recognized and appreciated.
Just in short, I'd just like to give thanks and praise to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. He is my all, He is my everything. I was diagnosed with cancer a few years ago, and while I was in the hospital, I decided that if I beat cancer, I was going to do something worthwhile with my life. You know, when you just kind of amble along with life, and then when death kind of looks you in the face, you just kind of think to yourself, do you know what? I need to do better than what I'm doing. So I came out and I started the Jarrett Foundation. And we've been working in Jamaica for the last 13 years. And we've kitted out 136 schools with furniture. We took 2 million face masks worth just under £1 million down to Jamaica during the COVID pandemic. And now I'm working on a water project in Jamaica because there's a drought. So I'm working with solar and water and solar batteries. I just want to solve problems. That's what I want to do because I want my life to count. There you go. Thank you.
I have another award to give out. It's a special recognition award for exceptional and ongoing contribution to vascular surgery, which included setting a world record for the largest tumour ever removed. Your contributions are recognised and appreciated by the Caribbean Global Awards, Unity in Strength. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Dr. Stephen Budram.
I want to thank everyone, my family, my friends, who have made my journey in medicine, who have made me who I am. Thank you very much. I also want to thank the organizers for this lovely evening. I'm happy that we are indeed here. I didn't think I would be here. And to everyone, thank you.
Let us please celebrate the work of Dr. Clifford Thomas and his certificate of special recognition. Thank you very much, Peter. How amazing that I'm giving you this award. Look, that's...
Thank you very much. I am really humbled to be here. I was here 32 years ago as a cardiology fellow at the Royal Free, and there wasn't another person from the Caribbean at that point in time. So it's an honor to be back here 32 years later with my son, who was born here at that time, Jabari. Hi, Jabari. And my dream was to learn cardiology. I found myself in the cath lab and I immediately fell in love. I traveled around the world from Jamaica to London to Atlanta and back to Trinidad. And I developed a passion for providing state-of-the-art services to developing communities. So it is really an honor to be here to celebrate the diaspora, people from the Caribbean who are all over the world and from all over the world. And let's come together to do things for our community. Thank you very much.
I would like to ask Debbie Bartlett to actually step up. Tonight we recognize you.
This is surprising, very humbled. I want to thank the visionary. You know, purpose gives birth to vision. And this vision is going to let the world know that the Caribbean is the strongest region in the Western Hemisphere outside of the United States. As a matter of fact, in the Bahamas, you know, we are the tongue of the ocean. And we are third behind the United States of America, Canada, and then it is the Bahamas. So let's salute the Bahamas. And once we know that greatness lives wherever the human potential is, and I'm humbled that I have interviewed some of the most powerful and influential leaders in the world, but I like to say that the message is so relevant right now. There's nothing that we cannot do united, and as the gentleman talked about before, you know, poverty is unnatural. We have made it natural. And as a part of a media entrepreneur, my mission, I want to thank Her Royal Highness Princess Moradion for taking me and meeting all the royals in Africa, and Miss Mercy Gilbert for introducing me to royals in Africa. And so we are in Africa, in universities, in the United States, and the Caribbean. I just want to thank you with this same message that our destiny is great, and when we unite, we can make the world a better place. God bless you, and thank you very much.
Without a shadow of a doubt, we have someone who is standing for us, standing for equality, inclusion, diversity, and freedom of sexuality. And no doubt, I'll let you introduce him.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage for the second time tonight, Mr. Daniel R. Winderfield.
It's an honor to be here with all of you and to be an ally. I think back to when I started my work with Interlaw, and I met Baroness Scotland at a charity event on a dance floor, and she said she wanted to support the work I was doing, and I know how important allyship is. So when Interlaw started, I had 5 patrons. 4 of them are allies, 3 of them are Black women, and I know the importance of allyship. So when I was able to launch Interlaw's Race Ethnicity Network 8 years ago and see it grow to 4,000, Interlaw overall has 10,000 people from over 800 organizations. Those doors would not have opened without people like Baroness Scotland supporting me, and I know that it was my turn to give back. And we have a lot of work to go for racial equality here in the UK, but there is Black excellence everywhere, and I'm really proud to be an ally and here with all of you, and thank you for my work, and it is a pleasure. Michaeline is a force of nature, and she is driven to help and support others, and it's authentic and real. So whatever I can do to support, I'm here to do it. And it's great to be next to Winston as well. Thank you, sir. It's really an honor.
Thank you. Can we give a round of applause for John Sam?
Good evening, all. I feel very humbled getting this because to me, I'm getting an award that for something I enjoyed, for the businesses that I operated, and for the many businesses that came from the things that I taught. I couldn't have done any of those things without the support of my husband. We've been married for 61 years.
Yeah, Jeff.
What's his name? Jeff, come on up here, man. You got to take some of this applause. No, we have to give this man up. But this couple deserves a massive round. 61 years. Come on, Jeff.
And also for the undying support of my two daughters, Debbie and Sharon. Come on up, Debbie and Sharon. Okay, well, at least they're standing up. Okay, all the things that I've done, I did it with one purpose in mind, because I hoped that whatever I've done, I made a difference. Thank you.
Oh, I'm in shock. I am just humbled to be here among such greatness. When I left Jamaica, I had a scholarship and a dream, and I really wanted to make the dental service available to everyone. I wanted to go back and make sure everyone, if they needed teeth taken out or fillings, they could have it. But I found a way to make sure that all our people were able to access dental care, and it's through our outreach program in poorer areas that everyone is able to access this service. We go through the community, we provide exams, we mentor students, we make sure that Black dentists get into the community and they thrive. So thank you so much for giving me this award. It means so much to our African and Caribbean Dental Association. Thank you.
Thank you so much for this award. My name is Jonathan Makanjola. I see myself as an honorary Caribbean. I'm originally from Nigeria, but my lovely wife's in Bermuda. And I Brexited UK last year to move and relocate back to Bermuda. I'm a urological surgeon, and prostate cancer is a big condition, a cancer killing men across the Caribbean. In this room now, 1 in 4 men are unfortunately going to be diagnosed with prostate cancer. When I arrived in Bermuda, the rates of prostate cancer were very high, and I wanted to do something personally about it. So with my fantastic colleague, Jade Robinson, who's here with me, and Jade, can you come across, please? We set up the first pop-up prostate cancer screening clinic in Bermuda called the Daily Mail. We screened over 200 men and diagnosed over 10 men with prostate cancer, and especially in men that have no insurance and have no way of funding this. My vision and our plan is to set up the Daily Mail across the Caribbean, offering free prostate cancer screening and diagnostics for all men, so they have fair and equal access to prostate cancer screening and high-quality treatment for prostate cancer. Many thanks for this award.
I'm feeling very honored to be in the room with such amazing people. As a Caribbean girl from Bermuda and as a medical student training to help to contribute to make change in the world. It's an honor, and I'm nervous being up here, but thank you for the opportunity to sit in the room with you guys. Thank you.
for your selfless commitments to promoting and celebrating Caribbean music. Your contributions are recognised and appreciated by the Caribbean Global Award, Unity in Strength. This is a certificate of special recognition, and it goes to Dr. Winston George Ellis, MBE.
Now you see, I wasn't expecting that because they told me to bring these wonderful people on stage because they've got a special award to give out. But this was a big surprise. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm gonna turn it over to you guys now to hand out the award that you're supposed to be handing out as well. Thank you.
You're welcome.
For a Lifetime Achievement and Service Award, Right Honourable Patricia J. Scotland, Baroness Scotland.
What do I say? Can I say that it is an incredible pleasure and a privilege to be with you all tonight. I don't have my back to anybody, not least because I never get a day off. And to be with the Caribbean family, to just celebrate all the talent and the excellence and the joy and the vivacity is a real undiluted pleasure. And to be with so many friends. And I'm deeply touched to get this Lifetime Achievement Award. But I have to tell you that when my family heard that it might be a Lifetime Achievement Award, they said, thank God she's going to stop now. Otherwise, she can't be dead. So I thank you very much. It means a great deal to me to be honored by my own community. And I just want to have a shout out for Dominica! Antigua! And the whole Caribbean. So God bless.
The Honourable Mia Amor Motley QC, Prime Minister of Barbados.
Thank you very much, Your Royal Highnesses, Your Excellencies, Baroness Scotland, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening to you, and a warm welcome to all of those who are online. Prime Minister Motley regrets that she is unable to be with you this evening and has asked me to convey to you her profound thanks and appreciation for the presentation of this prestigious award. Prime Minister is humbled by this significant award, acknowledging that her leadership is respected and embraced not only by Barbadians at home and abroad, but the entire Caribbean region and its diaspora globally. To all of those persons who have voted for her, a big thank you. Prime Minister, thank you. Prime Minister Motley is admired for speaking truth to power, tackling important issues such as climate change, reparative justice, debt sustainability, and climate finance, to name a few. Her vision of a fairer and more equitable world remains steadfast. Barbados and the Caribbean region are proud of her achievements and leadership prowess. Once again, thank you, and I happily accept this award on behalf of the Honourable Mia Amor Motley, Prime Minister of Barbados. Thank you. And for all the Barbadians in the house,
it is my huge privilege and pleasure to say to the great, the wonderful, the magnificent Rudolph Walker, that you are an icon for the Caribbean, for what you have achieved as an actor, as an activist, but mostly as a friend. And I think we really need to celebrate him.
Thank you. It's amazing that in this, I've reached a stage now at the ripe young age of 84. If you notice, there was a pause before I kissed the lady because I asked her permission. I mean, we're up until a few years ago, up until a few weeks ago, I would hug a lady and I would kiss her on her cheek without asking. Suddenly now, I have to ask permission. But that's the way the world is changing. Thank God I spent 80-odd years doing it without asking permission. But it's the first of such event. And I pray and hope that it will go from strength to strength. When I set sail in 1960 for the UK, no way would I have dreamt that I'd be in a room full of so many distinguished and high-profile Caribbean people. People who have made a difference not just to the UK, but right across the globe. And I feel humbled and honored to be with you all. It is such a joy and a moment of pride that we in the Caribbean have produced people of such standing, such powerful people, and it should be celebrated. You know, we have the Oscars, we see celebration of everyone else but the Caribbean, and our contribution to the world is second to none. So may these awards continue. Michaeline, congratulations, and please, please give her her support from now and onwards. We need it, she needs it. Bless you all, and thank you very much indeed.
The best award. This award goes to Dr. Beatrice Waife Adai. The best award, Distinguished Global Breast Cancer Healthcare Expert. This certificate is proudly presented to Dr. Beatrice Waife Adai for her passion and aspiration for the prevention, awareness, and treatment of breast cancer has earned her honorable recognition in Ghana and internationally as one of the champions advocating for the eradication of the disease. Bayete Emoria Koliai.
Thank you so much. I'm humbled. Dr. Michael, I don't know what to say. I thank God for a day like this. I didn't know I could come today because on the 7th of October, we will be working for the cure in Ghana. But I said, no, I must come. I must come and support my sister. And I must come so we fight together for the cure. Some years ago, when I became the first Ghanaian female general surgeon, I knew the task ahead was enormous. I also knew that there will be people behind me, people supporting me. We are together, whether you are from the Caribbean or you are from Africa, we have the same root. We have the same type of breast cancer, the aggressive types, affecting us when we are younger. And so we need to be together in this fight. Let me say before I go to sit that I'm also grateful to the Igbo community in Ghana. On the 17th of September, I was honored as a chief of the Igbo land. Thank you. So my royal name is Ezema Odiora Mma. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The next award is a Best Award for Humanitarian and Service Award. We're proud of you for contributing to our understanding of health, its social and cultural contexts, as a vital aspect of healthcare quality. This is a testament to your lifelong commitment to improve the lives of others. We're proud to present this to Professor Rotimi J. Simi.
Quite honestly, this has come as a surprise to me. Last month, I was given a national award in Nigeria for my work for the healthcare service in Nigeria. 2 days ago, in London, I was given a Lifetime Achievement Award for services to medicine. And I wasn't expecting this at all. And I am quite humbled and honored to receive this. And I want to say thank you. First and foremost, to God. Because without Him, I wouldn't be here. And then to my parents who brought me up with values. And to my lovely wife who is here, who has supported me over the last 42 years, and to my children. I accept this award with all humility. Like I said, I'm a gynecologist. And when we look at the African continent and the Caribbean islands, maternal mortality rate is too high. We have one woman, too many, dying because they want to bring life into this world. And we gathered in here can come together and make a difference using our voices to make sure that the Caribbean islands and Africa are not left behind. We talk about the SDG goals, the Sustainable Development Goals. Number 3 is about health. We are lagging behind. But the brains and powers are in this room, and I do hope. And I just tweeted something about David Smith, who has been very supportive of trying to bring growth to Africa. When I got the award on Thursday about lifetime achievement, I started thinking, maybe I should retire now. But I'll be 70 by God's grace next year. I'm not tired. I'll keep going. Michaeline, thank you for this.
This is the best award in the categories of the Caribbean Global Awards 2023. Woman of Merit Award. This certificate is proudly presented to Honorable Lisa T. Ramming, MP. She's a trailblazer for change, inspirational and positive role model who is community-minded with a passion for the elderly, the fatherless, fathers, teens, and single mothers. Can we please kindly be upstanding and give a rousing, warm hand clap to the Honorable Lisa T. Ramming of the Bahamas.
First of all, I would like to give respect to the Holy Spirit, who's the head of my life. I thank God for being here. There were so many things that could have stopped me from coming here tonight. And certainly I would like to thank the Right Honorable Philip Brave Davis, the Prime Minister of the Bahamas, and our cabinet, who gave the nod to say, you can go. And I think that if I wasn't a woman of merit, they would say, you cannot go. And so I want to stand here tonight to say that you're looking at an individual who literally take care of those who are not able to take care of themselves. You're looking at somebody who do all that she can with whatever resources that I have to feed those who are unable to feed themselves. Those who have nowhere to live, living in their cars, living on the beach. That's what I do. I find places for them to live. And tonight, it's a bittersweet moment for me. And while I stand here tonight to say thank you, I salute you, Mrs. March, your team, Her Excellency. I dedicate this award to my senior colleague, the late Honorable Obadiah Wilcham, who just died a few days ago before I came. He is a giant of a man. We worked in the same ministry, the Ministry of Social Services and Urban Development, for 2 years, and my government was in power for 2 years. I walked side by side with him. And I know if he was alive, he'd tell you, I'm not the easiest person to work with. But he still worked with me. He mentored me. He taught me strength, not just in politics, but to provide hope for the hopeless, even when the odds are against you. And he stood as chairperson, and I'm so grateful for the Baroness Patricia Scotland, who her and her team came to the Bahamas just in August. And the Honorable Minister, I call it crowned, he was crowned the chairperson for the Commonwealth of Nations as it relates to WAM, the Women Affairs Ministerial Meeting. And why I'm happy tonight to see every Caribbean country in here tonight is because in that event, we saw all of the Caribbean countries represented. So you yourself has lost a giant of a man. He was installed for 3 years. He have only served just but for a moment. And I say that to say, we do not know when it's our time. But what we do know is that we're here today. We have an opportunity to affect change, whatever that change may be. We can provide hope to somebody because God has given us all gifts. Don't wait until you can't do it no more. And he gave it all he got. And so we miss him. Our Prime Minister, our whole nation is mourning right now, even while I'm here. And I would like for you to just stand with me just for 5 seconds. Just in a moment of silence, please. I thank you so much. And so we stand in solidarity tonight. And we want you to pray. Pray for our country. Because the next minister that I was recently assigned to, his wife just died. So the Bahamas is in need of prayers. And so I thank you so much for tonight. Thank you so much.
Now, the next award I'm privileged to present tonight is a certificate of special recognition to Daniel Taylor, MBE. We appreciate your dedication to providing unwavering services to the Caribbean and diaspora community. Your contributions are recognized and appreciated. Mr. Daniel Taylor, MBE. A round of applause, please.
Thank you for this award. Some of you don't know that I actually started a business in 1998, one man in a car, with a vision to, I'm an architect stroke designer. I started the business, did the first Facebook office in the United Kingdom, worked on Google, MTV, Disney, and a whole raft of other clients over the last 25 years. I would like to just put a special recognition to people who have supported me. My wife, Dawn. We have a management team of women, which I want to recognize Michelle and Tiana, who, for me, make me the person who I am today. But I will say one thing before I just hand back the mic, is that our young people are our future. And this award, through the cameras, through live feeds and so forth, they get to see some really talent. I'm very humbled to be up here, to be standing with people like Rudolph, for instance, who is a particular hero of mine, as a person who I've just turned 60 last week. So, for me, this was a true honor to be up here to accept this award. Thank you very much for your time, and hope you'll enjoy your evening.
Certificate of Special Recognition. The certificate is proudly presented to Dr. Samantha Tross. Hold on. Britain's first black female orthopedic surgeon and her role in global orthodiversity. Your contributions are recognized and greatly appreciated.
Thank you very much. Very honored to receive this award. I want to say a special thank you to Micheline and to Sherry Ann Dixon, who I know put me up for this award. Thank you very much, Sherry. I hope you're watching. What can I say? I mean, I was absolutely honored to be the first black female orthopedic surgeon in this country, but very disappointed at the same time that I had to be the first. And I noticed during my training that there were very few people that looked like me. And so I made it, I spent my whole career actually trying to increase diversity, not only in orthopedic surgery, but in medicine. And that work has taken me from working with schools, speaking a lot at medical schools, but more recently working with the Royal College of Surgeons, with an organization called the International Orthopedic Diversity Alliance, which I'm the secretary, and also for the CARBI, the Cultural and Diversity Committee of the British Hip Society. Things are changing. They're happening a bit too slowly for me, but I can see that there's progress being made. And I want you to know that I will continue working very hard to ensure that we reach equity within the surgical profession. And I want you to know that you haven't seen the best of me yet. Thank you very much.
Anne-Marie Lewis. And that pride comes from the fact that both of us come from Tobago. And Anne-Marie holds the honor of being our first and only female pilot out of the island of Tobago. Anne-Marie, we are recognizing your lifelong master pilot and charting global aviation excellence. Your contributions are recognized and greatly appreciated. And I feel so proud to stand here and say, this is your certificate of special recognition.
Well, let me first say I'm kind of glad I went last because I didn't know what to say. Karen, thank you. You saw something in me I wasn't sure was there. To my parents who are not here, I want to say thank you. To my friends and family who joined me here, to those online, I'd like to say thank you. And to everyone here, I feel very, very humbled standing next to you. Thank you.
Certificate of Special Recognition. This certificate is proudly presented to William, forgive me if I'm pronouncing it wrong, Plange. Appreciation for William Plange's global efforts to assist individuals recovering from depression. His anecdote about the Invincible Cup teaches an important lesson.
Thank you so much. The one thing I would say is no human is useless. And that is whatever I preach. Now, you don't have to look down on anybody. Few years ago, I didn't look like what I look right now. I actually lived in the forest. I'm not here to narrate my journey, but what I want to say is never look down on any human being. I'm a businessman, but what I focus on is to make the lives of humans better. So I go around schools and I use my story to encourage these children that whatever thing you want to become in life, it is possible. It doesn't matter where you are, where you're from. It doesn't matter. There's no superhuman. We are all humans. So whatever thing you've seen somebody achieved in life, you can also get it. So go for the gold, be the best of yourself, and then you can do it. That's all I want to say. Thank you so much.
My name is Elvis Mohammed. I'm here to receive the award on behalf of Dr. Holder. So distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, to say I am delighted and honored and equally humbled to receive this inaugural Caribbean Global Diaspora Distinguished Scientist and Pioneer Award would be an understatement indeed. When Dr. Michaelin Holder March notified me that the committee would like me to accept this award, I felt a sense of the Barbadian pride to know how my contributions to chemical research has been recognized worldwide. A special thanks to Dr. Michaelin Holder March, the sole founder for establishing the Caribbean Global Award. I hope the establishment of this award will inspire future young scientists to forge ahead, catalyze, and unify the Caribbean diaspora to celebrate and recognize excellence and provide a platform to network and celebrate through this venture. Thanks to the selection committee for nominating me and supporting my nomination. I hope that this recognition can serve as an inspiration to others in the field. Remember, if my work can make a difference, so can yours. I would also like to thank my spouse, family, and friends for their love and support throughout this journey. When I received word of the award, it made me reflect on my career. My journey started many years ago in high school when I asked my science teacher, what are the medicines that are found in bush tea? He told me that I would have to study chemistry, biology, and work for a pharmaceutical company to find the answer. This started my deep interest in studying these things and other related subjects like mathematics and physics. As I reflect, it became evident that I was fortunate during my years in the West Indies. I had the opportunity to study the required science subjects. I graduated from high school in Barbados with O-levels in chemistry, mathematics, biology, advanced level chemistry, and sciences. I then entered the University of the West Indies at the Kingston, Jamaica campus and matriculated with a degree in chemistry and mathematics for science. I pursued a master's degree in organic chemistry where I conducted studies on the extracts of Cedrela odorata L. Later in Canada at the University of Waterloo, I conducted research for my PhD in organic chemistry. My research project was the synthesis of carbohydrates, enones, and other photochemical transformations in the branched-chain monosaccharides. In these research projects, I developed the skills of isolating organic compounds using column chromatography and the synthesis of organic compounds, modified carbohydrates. Professionally, I've realized my dream of working at top international pharmaceutical companies such as Smith & Klein and French, now GSK, and in 1992 at Saffoy Aventis, now Saffoin. For over 30 years, I worked as a chemist in research and development at these companies. My duties range from synthesizing drug entities to the utilization of HPLC and supercritical column chromatography to prepare enantiometrically pure isomers and reference samples greater than 99.9% for biological testing. I hope that made sense to a lot of people. I also supervised and mentored students and technicians in good laboratory practices and in the development of analytical, preparative, chromatographic methods. When I retired, I was considered as one of the respected experts in the field of preventative chromatography. Sorry. I have also written over 50 articles for professional scientific journals. In closing, we get in there. In closing, I would like to honor the late Professor W.R. Chan and B.O. Fraser Reed. These renowned chemists, whom I graduate research advisors, have mentored and provided inspiration for me to accomplish my goals in organic chemistry. Today, I am overwhelmed with gratitude to have been selected to receive the inaugural Caribbean Global Diaspora Distinguished Scientist and Pioneer Award. I'm also honored to have my work recognized in this way, and I'm grateful to have participated in chemical research that has possibly impacted on future generations. Thank you very much, Neville L. Holder. Sorry. Mr. Holder is supposed to be looking at this live. Hopefully I did his speech justice. So give him a round of applause, please.
May I invite Dr. Rachel Pierre to the podium. Your Excellence in Community Health Science. You're just like a daughter to me. Congratulations.
First of all, I just want to say thank you for having me here. I'm very, very shocked to be receiving this award, and I didn't prepare anything because I can't say that I've ever won anything in my life. I really appreciate being here. I'm the chair and the founder of the British Caribbean Doctors and Dentists Association. Thank you. I founded this association in 2019 when I started working as a doctor and I realized there were not many Caribbean doctors around. And I wanted to form a network so that we could all meet each other and improve healthcare within the Caribbean community. We all know that there are lots of health inequalities, particularly in the UK, within the NHS. A few days ago, I attended the House of Commons with a report of findings that less than 1 in 60 people of Black origin feel that they're treated fairly when receiving treatment for diseases. So the organization essentially wants to change this. We want to bring in a lot more Caribbean doctors and dentists. And we also want to improve healthcare outcomes for the Caribbean community. So please do follow us. And I just want to say thank you so much for having me here. Thanks.
Jeanette Rose Stewart, please. Okay.
Dorante Guadalupe.
Dorante Guadalupe. And Ted Arthur. Ted Arthur.
First things first. I must give thanks to the Creator, Jehovah God, by name, for blessing me with such a talent, for making my Caribbean people and the wider world happy with the designs that I create so that they could wear and love themselves. Secondly, I want to thank this beautiful lady, first time I'm meeting her, Dr. Mitchling. Give me a hug. You have created a space for Caribbean people. We could dance on the world stage with some of the big name designers. You have done us well. I'm proud of you. I want to kiss you.
Thank you.
I want to thank my family, my mother and my father. My mother is still alive. My father passed. But every minute my phone ringing off. Did we win any awards yet? I'm looking at it on the family chat. Yes, Mom, I did, finally. My siblings, my parents made sure that we all learned to trade. And we all did, and tried to do it to the best of our ability. I want to thank my sister, Lisa. Lisa, behind me 100%. I love it to the stars and back. I want to thank my friends. I want to thank my wife, who has passed 2 years now. September 5th would have been 2 years. Will be behind me all the way. And my good friend, Sherma McDougall, who have been behind me for many years. And I want to say thanks to all of these wonderful people. I also want to thank all my friends who support me over the years and my customers. And Caribbean people, if you didn't know, now you know. We are a force to be reckoned with. We are the new kids on the block. The world is looking for our fashion and our designs. They want to wear what we make because we are brilliant, we are bright, we are colorful, and we are just beautifully fantastic. May we come together, bond together, and let the world see what we have to offer. And by the wider scope, our African brothers. You see where African fashion is today? So, what I want to let you know, you all increase the peace. And finally, love has no color. Thank you.
First, I'd like to thank my ancestors and which shoulders I stand on, because without them, we wouldn't be here. They have paved the way that we could be here. I want to thank my son. 1 second, come a minute. Come a minute. And you all wouldn't just see him, you will actually hear him. He has been a driving force, my support. We are building this brand to a place that it should be a long time ago. This is my son, Keanu Smith.
Good evening, everyone. I am Keanu Smith, and nice to meet everyone.
And with that, I'd like to say thank the princess. I would like to thank my classmate. I am so proud of her. I would like to thank Sharon Richards, who is another classmate of ours, that we are here, we are going nowhere. As Black people, we would stand predominant. We need to pick up space, take up space. And when you have a child, even though that child don't like education, support the dream. Support the dream. I have none. I left school at 14. Michaeline can tell you, all I did in school was draw clothes. That's all I did.
That's why I didn't vote. I didn't take part in it.
Draw dresses. That's all I did. And now my clothes was worn by Dame Jocelyn Barrow, Baroness Valerie Amos, to name a few. And I give God thanks. Believe in your dream and support your children. They are the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's indeed a pleasure to be here, to stand among such wonderful people. As a Guyanese girl, most importantly, I want to give thanks to my Creator for helping me along my journey, be a humble person. I want to give special thanks to Sherry Ann Dixon, who was the one nominated me for this award. Ever since we met, she said, Junette, you are a humble person, but you need to be out there. Everyone who knows me knows I like to be in the back seat, so to speak. At this time, I want to honor my colleagues who would have traveled from Guyana to support me. I'm honored to have them here with me. They are my clients, they are my friends, they are my sisters. My encouragement to everyone is to become a doer and not a doubter. Once you have it in you, trust me, someone is going to push you. So pass the baton on to the next person. And I do this through skills training, empowering women in fashion designing as well as interior designing. I want to sincerely thank Dr. Marsh for allowing me to have this award. As she said, it was not an easy task. And my colleagues and I, even before we got this award tonight, we met and we said, you know what, we're going to be working together. So we're going to be rocking the Caribbean. Thank you so much.
CJE and CBU Global Media Awards goes to Vincent Lin.
When covering war, can we truly make a difference? I think the ultimate test lies in having enough faith in humanity, believing that our stories will evoke empathy and compassion once they reach the hearts of the readers. No matter how much training you undergo, you can never truly be ready for the moment someone aims a gun at your head or the devastating aftermath that follows. Likewise, no amount of preparation can shield you from the emotional burden of cradling a dying child, listening to their last breath and expressions of gratitude, or witnessing widespread suffering and death, or feeling helpless in the face of countless pleas for help. There is no instructional manual that equips you with the coping mechanisms or foresight to anticipate the impact of such experiences. Regrettably, I have personally endured these trials, and regardless of one's resilience or perceived toughness, they are nothing short of horrifying. I still have haunting nightmares of being an eyewitness to rebel soldiers engaged in the brutal slaughter of women and children and standing triumphantly over their trophies while heartlessly mocking their helpless victims. Continues to torment me, leaving me with a sense of absolute powerlessness to intervene or provide any assistance. That being said, I hold the opinion that our ability to thrive rests upon acknowledging the impact of war, including the concealed and brutal human ordeals endured by all parties involved. And lastly, in conflict-ridden countries, parents go to bed at night with the knowledge that their children might not live to see the light of day. This is a level of fear that many of us, certainly myself, is beyond my comprehension. Reporting from countries engulfed in conflict demands traversing hazardous areas where you could be killed or where others are being killed. Despite the fear, you push forward to document the agonizing realities and bear witness to the suffering. So, to the thousands of children we've been able to rescue and recover and resettle, but my prayers and blessings to the ones we couldn't. Thank you very much.
For outstanding journalism and literacy, please welcome on stage Diana Benskin.
I'm a woman who was born to two Bajans in Trinidad. So that make me a Trin-Bajgonian as a CARICOM woman. I had a very harrowing childhood. No one in the house wanted to hear what I had to say. No one encouraged me to write. In my first formative 8 years of my life, my maternal uncle did, Marcel Benskin. But when I went to live with who I found out to be my mother, it wasn't a nice experience. I penned a novel, Per Ardua ad Astra, Through Difficulty to Success, the life story of one West Indian girl. And I want someone to please make it into a movie, a play, something, because it's a story of inspiration and, resilience against all odds. When, I can't tell you how humble I am to receive this award. On behalf of Trinidad, not Barbados, but I'm still a Bajan. But thank you very much. I thank you for all who voted for me. Thank you.
We'd like to call Professor Laura Serrant, OBE, please, for the Global Distinguished Service Award.
Well, we're all still here. I'd just like to say thank you to everybody, and thank you for those who nominated me, and particularly thank you to my fellow nurses, midwives, and health professionals.
It's good. It's good.
And thank you to my husband who drove, he was working in London and drove all the way back up north to drive back down here again so that I could be here tonight. So thank you to him. There's one thing that I will say about tonight and everybody being together, and that's the absolute pride that I have to see how strong we are as a people together. As they say, from one, many, and from many, one. So everybody who helped me to be here today, I'd like to say thank you. And just remember, whatever we want in future, we are the ones we've been waiting for. Thank you.
Beauty, hair, skin, and cosmetic experts. Sharon Thompson's, please.
Sharon Thompson on stage, please.
Yes.
In technology and innovation, Paulette Watson. Outstanding Media Award goes to Evadne Campbell, MBE, Global Community Outreach Service. Pamela R. Haynes, Best Healthcare Staff Organization, Paulette Lewis, MBE. Yeah, you brought your family. Outstanding Global Arts and Culture, Zita Holborn. Certificate for Unsung Hero, Sean White. Sean White, come on up stage, please. Global Health and Social Care Educators, Professor Cabin Morley, is that right? One big round of applause for all these lovely winners, amazing winners. And one brief word from our organizer, please.
Thank you all. Thank you all, 187, and I thank you. Evadne Campbell, I came up because the Caribbean Broadcasting Union has jointly given you this award. CGA and CBU Outstanding Media Awards.
Whoa. I honestly was not expecting anything at all. So I'm thankful, and as everyone has said, or a lot of people have said, first and foremost, I give thanks to God because this is a blessing that I really was not expecting. And I thank you all, and I thank, oh my goodness, the Caribbean Broadcasting Union and Sherry Ann Dixon. If you are listening still, then I thank you for nominating me. I'm truly, truly humbled. Thank you all.
Dr. Rochelle Pierre. Excellence in Community Health Service, Dr. Andre Cupidor. Outstanding Global Clinical Specialist, Dr. Steve Budahum. Best in Technology and Innovation, Iman Sampson. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to say one quick word for this young man here from our organizer, please.
It is such a pleasure to have young people participating because I want you all to carry this forward. I could only do this for 2 years, and then I want you all to run with it. So having you here for being part of technology, we welcome you and salute you. Well done.
Best Community Service Leader, Rose Morgan, please. Best Community Service, Mark Lancaster.
There is someone in the crowd. We were attempting to get really large certificates, but time had gone. Michelle Watson, we appreciate your dedication to providing unwavering service to the Caribbean and diaspora community. Please come. You excel in community health service as a true leader. And we hope that this humble award will inspire you to go greater. I need to join the Nursing Association. Give her a round of applause, please.
Can I put the music down a bit?
Thank you very much. The awards I received today is on behalf of the Caribbean Nurses and Midwives Association, Nurses Association of Jamaica, UK. They've been working very hard in health and social care to provide the type of nursing care we require, not just in this country, but across the Caribbean. And this award is about all the hard work for all our health service members. So thank you very much.
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, this lady is a leader in technology. Can I ask you to please stand and give her a round of applause because it's mostly male-led. Please do so. Can I ask you to stand? Come here. IT guru. Loved by all the big giants. Teaching in Africa. Inspiring the world to join technology. It's the only thing that as we get old and as black people, it can feed us and pay our bills. And I just want to say that you are just simply amazing. And I am so humbled to be in your presence. And I'm so thankful that you are here. You are what is called Caribbean Global Excellence.
Oh, wow, I am truly honored. First, let me thank God for this amazing opportunity to be recognized for the Caribbean. They call me the global tech disruptor, entrepreneur, founder, and leading on the global BME digital inclusion to raise 1 million black women and girls' aspiration in STEM and AI. The aim is to close the digital skills gap. And I'm disrupting in Africa, I'm disrupting in the UK. I live in Ghana, and my parents are from Jamaica. So now I'm coming to the Caribbean, and I'm going to disrupt in every single country because we are going to close this gap because women and girls, men and boys have to be included in the fourth digital revolution. Thank you again for this opportunity. Today also, not only receiving this amazing award, I finished my book. It calls She Disrupts, and it talks about my struggle as a black woman in STEM and AI. Please watch out. I'm here.
One more. We had the unsung hero, which is our great policeman who is doing amazing work, Sean White. His work is amazing. And we are proud of you being a great black leader, commander, I should say. But Pamela R. Haynes, Barbadian. You sure you're not Trini? I'll get Trini, you know. Anyway, can I say, the work that you do throughout the nation is comparable to what's happening globally. May you grow. May you grow. May your name be known all around the world. And may your works empower others to greatness. Pamela R. Haynes, I salute you.
And thank you very much. Thank you for all of those who nominated me, shortlisted me, and put me in the room. I want to accept this on behalf of my mother, who passed away in 2020. She was an unsung hero as well, and I'm very happy to receive this on her behalf. Thank you very much.
A big round of applause, please, for all of our winners. Please, a big round of applause. Thank you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you.